I am very fortunate to be somebody that is not willing to not speak out when I feel an injustice.
Because you have done so many things in your life now. We were talking offline. You were one of the educators in one of the schools in the regions. So can you talk about that role as an educator?
Well, because of my role being I became an accredited teacher of natural family planning. Mm-hmm. So I was teaching that, and through that, Living for Life, I got involved in that, which was involved in teaching sex ed. I actually developed a program teaching sex ed, and it was very rewarding because we'd get the children in the classroom, obviously, but we'd get the parents to come in. And I always wanted the parents to be there because they're all the time, whereas teachers are only there for a couple of days talking about it.
Yeah.
So it was I ended up teaching in Perth with the Billings group and taught in Narrage and taught in Lake Grace, even did a local school.
Lovely. How do you see in terms of your learnings and in terms of your leadership skills? Because a leadership running a farm versus running a business versus running a cottage business as well, it's very different skill set and being a teacher at some level. So what are the key threads across all these roles you have played in your life?
It's interesting, isn't it? I didn't aim to be a leader. I am very fortunate to be somebody that is not willing to not speak out when I feel an injustice or when I feel we need to learn more. So I'm a self-educated person in many ways. You know, when we first did the Yabbies, I didn't know that we thought people weren't telling us anything, and we discovered they didn't know either. So we worked with Dr. Craig Lawrence, who's now with UWA. Craig he did his PhD in Yabbies, and we had a great association with Craig. He was actually the one that put up the slide from the Fisheries Department to show the loss of 70% of Yabbies due to climate change. And that was when we invited him to come and speak at our property to farmers. And of course I went immediately to the slide and I said, Craig, that's not climate change, that's pesticides. So I guess I've just been fortunate that people will listen to me. I've won some awards. That's helped make me visible. I was the first Rural Women's Award winner in WA of the Murdoch Rural Women's Award in 2000. And then, of course, you get to know politicians and you realise politicians are really important and they have the power, so we need to connect with them, particularly if we believe something needs to be done and something's wrong. So I guess, I don't know. I didn't set out to be a leader, and I'm very fortunate that I've done what I've done.